belts, it feels like it's great. When we win our belts, it feels like good. This is my belt, and this is my belt, and this is both of ours.
9-year-old twins Stephen and Daniel first stepped into the boxing ring aged just 2 years old. It's not surprising that they've since been creating quite the stir in the boxing world.
We've been training since they could walk. Spend all my free time in the gym with my children.
My favorite thing to do is boxing. My favorite thing to do is the pull-up bar.
I can honestly say I never put gloves on them. They took to it. I hand them some gloves and, they put them on. They jumped in the ring, they start shadow boxing. And from that point on, they've just been growing nonstop.
Training is fun, great, and it helps you get better. Training is hard work. If you don't get the hard work right, you won't be good.
They're the hardest working kids in the gym. They're the first to get there, the last to leave.
I think boxing is great because it helps us get better. I think boxing is great because if you get in the ring, you feel like nothing's gonna happen. But after something happens, you gotta train harder so you can spar.
Stephen fought 3 weekends in a row. I'm sitting in front of 1, 2, 3 prizes that he won first place 3 weekends in a row.
We got 13 belts. Yeah, 13 belts, and I forgot how many medals.
When I'm at work, I pretty much tell my coworkers every day that when I clock out, it's time to go to my real job. And we have like a little program called Guns Down, Gloves Up. Pretty much taking the inner city kids and giving them something positive to look forward to and try to keep them away from the streets. We live in a world where it's brutal. Boxing, if anything, teaches self-defense and discipline, which these kids need. I've never yet met a fighter that runs around starting trouble. It's so cowardly to pick up a gun. Anybody can pick up a gun. Anybody can shoot from across the street and hit a bunch of people that have nothing to do with it. But when you get in that square circle and put them gloves on, ain't nobody to save you.
The Guns Down, Gloves Up movement, it's a movement that I think is very important in our community. We have a lot of young men that are doing time. We have a lot of young men who have lost their lives due to gun violence, especially when you have a son the age of my son. He's 10. He has to have his grades right in order for me to allow him to box. I think it shaped him up, and it gives him a sense of responsibility.
I think boxing is helping me stay off the streets and encouraging other children my age to get off the streets. Do a sport, do something in their life instead of being on the street.
I think if we had to pick who is better out of us two, it would be both of us.
Right now, we're just enjoying it, having fun. They winning. We just won a world tournament. We're getting ready for a national tournament.
I've been the business manager for the twins for about 1.5 years now. I think they both have a mean streak in them, and I think that kind of gives them separation from other kids. They're both little pit bulls. They both have that fire in their belly.
I'm going to support the twins in anything they do, no matter what it is. If it's boxing, if it's throwing cans down the street, I'm going to support them.
I think the future is bright for the Grandy twins.
In the future, I would like to succeed. In the future, I would like to have lots of money. I want to be the greatest fighter ever.
I want to do what's right by these children. I feel like it's my job. This is what keeps me motivated to get up and go in there every day, because it needs to be done. We all can sit back and talk about the problem of this generation and how they act, but you got to ask yourself, what are you doing to help?